His offense set to begin the drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Here's Tannehill. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At the 49.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Miles Jack with a sack. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
On 2nd and 2, Minshew, and they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Jack Crawford just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough road for Minshew and the Jags.
He's got it complete to Thompson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
That's good for 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier, taken down at the 41.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Got to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
47, Mike, 47.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. brought down at the 45. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. He finds Humphries. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. The Titans were #1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's 1st and goal. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. They'll give it to him up the middle. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. They lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Slam, slam, slam. Deep, deep. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. Watch the out. Watch the out. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. Coming. Coming.
Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Titans 7.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
The tackle.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. To the left side here for Eifert. Not much there, only a yard.
A gain of a yard.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes us 2nd and 9. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Flushed out right. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They run with Thompson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
On a jet sweep, here's Westbrook. The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Minshew, short pass, Eifert on the receiving end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Gain on the play.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Minshew with a give to Fournette.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Solid carry there by Leonard Fournette. And last year, he achieved his career high in rushing yards with nearly 1,200. Ranked 4th in the AFC, 7th in the NFL. Loves to carry the football and gets stronger as the game goes on.
Looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. He's at the 50, 30,
it don't matter.
the 20, 10, and he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
On 2nd down now, it's Thompson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Thompson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Jones on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Leonard Fournette. Calling an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, Now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Minshew on target here to charge. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Complete to Chris Thompson.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard.
Derrick Henry. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
It's a loss of a yard.
Here's Tannehill.
Down and 2.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
By the Jaguars.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that?
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. D.D. Westbrook, 92 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6.
Lining up for the point.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
For Corey Davis, incomplete. It's now
here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Check back, check back. Hey, check Mike 47. Check left, check left. Both sevens and Mike, both sevens and Mike.
The final shot here before the break, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Good catch there by Tyler Eifert, and Jacksonville, who needed help at the tight end position, signed him to do exactly that. Spent his first 7 years in Cincinnati, a terrific red zone threat.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Fournette. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards, a first down. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
Jacksonville.
Now Minshew. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thompson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
And a Jaguar first down.
Let's go. Mike 54. Mike 54. Turn.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. To the left side here for Eifert. Yeah, great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Jaguars.
60 Pittsburgh. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
On the jet sweep, here's Westbrook. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll run with Thompson. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
The tackle made by Kevin Byard. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Minshew sets to throw. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
To me, the defense was a little gas near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play.
It's a glitch. I'll just decline it. You just gotta look. It's happened before. It's a glitch. I'll keep you at 4th and 20. I'm assuming you're punting, right?
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay.
I declined it. All right.
Here's Logan Cook now. Yeah, the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed until here in the 3rd. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Yo, bro.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
2nd and 10. Tannehill once more. And right side, Henry's got it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now it's Henry. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. It's a big run there by Henry. 44 yards on the ground. They'll try and run for it with Henry. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
He was brought down at the 40.
So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield.
2nd and goal.
To throw is Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
47's the mic.
Back to throw, Tannehill. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have made this a 1-score game. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. He's going to go deep for Conley. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day. One-score game. 1st and 10 here. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. That's complete right around the 8. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
Josh Lambo to kick off for.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
After the penalty, it's Henry. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Henry, the ball.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Again, it's Henry. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Henry, the ball carrier.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Tannehill. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Blitz came there from the inside, and there just wasn't much resistance.
No, not at all. That means that defensively, they timed it up perfectly and matched up perfectly. They drew all the blockers to the other guys, left a free runner back to the quarterback, and you know what a free runner turns into?
What?
A free hitter.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Thompson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 30-yard line.
They run it here with Thompson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
34 on the carry.
As many games as the two of us do, I would hope that one day we'll be able to solve this riddle. Why is it on a hot day that one team has more trouble with the heat than another? And especially when you can't stop a guy running the ball.
You know it's September in the booth, though, when you and I... This is caught inside the 15. And they do finally get him at the 12.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Fournette. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun is Minshew, eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Jaguars 42, Titans 21.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
44's the mic. 44's the mic. Check, check. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Check, 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 check. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. 44's the mic. 44's the mic.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 55 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. But it looked like the Titans were able to recover, and indeed they will keep possession of the ball. To throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Give the sack to Aaron Lynch, the former USF Bull. On 2nd and goal, Tannehill to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. Here's Tannehill. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Evans on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run it again with Fournette. Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out. It's picked up by the Titans. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through it, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. An opportunity for them to salt this game away after that fourth down stop we just witnessed as they hold a commanding 3-score lead in the fourth quarter. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's now fourth down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. Here's Logan Cook now, standing just about on his own goal line. Here's Jackson to return. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Jared Wilson. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
It was Jack Crawford who brought him down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Jonathan Joseph. A gain of 12. 1st down, Jaguars.
They'll run with Fournette. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
Today's final.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this.